Common proverbs with their meanings. Familiarity breeds contempt. If you know a situation, person, or thing well, you stop respecting them and become careless. If it is not broken, don't fix it. If something is working fine, don't change it unnecessarily. No news is good news. If you don't receive any news about someone or something, it means that everything is fine and going normally. A cat has 9 lives. Someone can survive seemingly fatal or challenging events. Discretion is the better part of valor. It is wise to be careful and not show extreme bravery. Rome wasn't built in a day. Important work takes time to complete. An idle brain is the devil's workshop. If you've nothing to do, you'll likely think of mischief. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. When conditions become difficult, strong people take action. Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't talk about a bad situation people have forgotten, which could unnecessarily create problems in the present. If the mountain doesn't come to Muhammad, Muhammad must go to the mountain. If things don't turn the way you want them to, adjust your way to suit them. An ounce of protection is worth a pound of cure. A little precaution before a crisis hits is better than a lot of firefighting afterward. A thing begun is half done. A good beginning makes it easier to accomplish the rest of the project. The grass is greener on the other side of the fence. People are never satisfied with their own situation, they always think others have it better. All's well that ends well. As long as the outcome is good, problems on the way don't matter. Every dog has his day. Even the unluckiest or the most unfortunate will taste success at some point. Learn to walk before you run. Learn basic skills first before venturing into complex things. Out of sight, out of mind. If someone or something is not seen for a long time, it'll be forgotten. Watch the donut and not the hole. Focus on what you have and not on what you don't. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. When someone is in a difficult situation, he will take any available opportunity to improve it. As you sow, so you shall reap. Your actions, good or bad, determine what you get. Silence is half consent. If you don't object to what someone says or does, you may be assumed to agree to some extent. A bad workman always blames his tools. This proverb is used when someone blames the quality of their equipment or other external factors when they perform a task poorly. All good things come to an end. Good experiences eventually come to an end. Appearances can be deceptive. Outward appearance may not be what you believe them to be. The pen is mightier than the sword. Thinking and writing have more influence on people and events than the use of force. Money doesn't grow on trees. Spend money carefully because it's limited. You can't produce it on trees and replenish it. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness is a sign of excellence, a great virtue. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Howsoever big a task is, it starts with a small step. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Things we already have are more valuable than what we hope to get. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just like you can't form an opinion of a book just by looking at its cover, you can't form an opinion about someone, or something, from their outward appearance. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your effort into a single course of action, venture, investment, goal, or the like, because if it doesn't work, you lose everything. Practice makes perfect. Doing something over and over makes one better at it. It's no use crying over spilled milk. There is no point in staying upset over a mistake, because you can't undo what has happened. A fool and his money are soon parted. Foolish people do not know how to hold on to their money. Lightning never strikes twice in the same place. Misfortune does not occur twice in the same way to the same person. Fall 7 times. Stand up 8. Be resilient and try despite failures. That's how you succeed. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Don't delay doing something if you can do it immediately. Don't blow your own trumpet. You should avoid proudly talking about your achievements and success in front of others. Don't cast pearls before swine. Don't offer something valuable to someone who doesn't value it. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Eating an apple a day will keep you healthy. Better to be poor and healthy rather than rich and sick. Good health is more important than money. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. What may seem beautiful to one person may not seem to another. Don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs. If you kill a goose that lays golden eggs, you destroy something that makes a lot of money for you. Grief divided is made lighter. If you share your grief, it'll get easier to bear. You can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. It's easier to win people to your side by persuasion and politeness than by confrontation and threats. Fortune favors the brave. If you carry out your plans boldly, luck is more likely to favor you. Adversity and loss make a man wise. We gain wisdom faster under challenging times than in prosperous times. The early bird catches the worm. One who starts early on the work has a higher chance of success. If you play with fire, you'll get burned. If you do something dangerous or adventurous, you may get harmed. One shouldn't miss the forest for the trees. Sometimes you get so focused on small details that you may miss the larger context. All's fair in love and war. One can break the rules of fair play under extenuating circumstances. Better late than never. It is better to get something you desire late than get it never. Beggars can't be choosers. People who depend on the generosity of others can't pick and choose things as per their liking. They've to accept what is given to them. Look before you leap. Consider all consequences before taking action, significantly when you can't retract. There are more ways than one to skin a cat. There is more than one way to reach the same goal. It's easy to be wise after the event. It is easy to understand what you could have done to prevent something wrong from happening after it has happened. Money talks. Money gives one power and influence. What goes around comes around. If someone mistreats other people, they will eventually be mistreated by someone else. Don't put the cart before the horse. Do things in the appropriate order. Be slow in choosing but slower in changing. Choose things or people after proper diligence, but once you choose, stick for long. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't take more responsibility than you can handle. Blood is thicker than water. Relationships with family or blood relatives are more robust than other relationships. Don't cross a bridge until you come to it. Deal with a situation when it happens and not unnecessarily worry about it in advance. Where one door shuts, another opens. When you lose an opportunity to do one thing, a chance to do something else appears. Among the blind, the one-eyed man is king. An incapable person can gain a powerful position if others in the fray are even more incapable. Persuasion is better than force. You can achieve better results through persuasion than through coercion. Get out while the going is good. To leave a place or situation before conditions worsen and it becomes difficult to leave. The show must go on. A performance, work, or event must continue even though there are problems. Good things come to those who wait. Patience is often rewarded. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. People who complain the most are the ones who get attention or what they want. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. One weak part will render the whole vulnerable. Honesty is the best policy. It's always better to be truthful and honest, even if the opposite may get you the benefits. While the cat's away, the mice will play. Without supervision, people will do as they please, especially disregarding or breaking the rules. Every man has his price. Anyone can be swayed to do something. It's just that some may demand a high price, some low. Better to wear out than to rust out. It is better to remain active than to be idle.